All right, you guys know the drill. This is my morning call to InfoWars. 1-512-291-5750.
Thank you for calling the offices of Alex Jones Productions, InfoWars.com, and PrisonPlanet.tv. To place or check on the status of an order from the InfoWars shop, please press 1. If you have questions or comments about your PrisonPlanet.tv subscription, please press 2. To leave a message regarding a news tip, press 3. You have reached the InfoWars news tip line. Please leave your tip. If you'd like, leave your name and contact number or email. Due to high volume of information, we may not be able to respond to all tips. Thank you.
Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Hey, this is Rudy Davis. My phone number is 972, and my email address is ruddavis@yahoo.com. I've been talking to Ken Hovind on a daily basis. The guy's written 37 books in prison. He's been in prison 8 years. He's an innocent man. He got stuck in there for his failure to withhold income tax on his contract laborers, which he is not required to do. He was a church organization. And not only that, they interviewed the people and they withheld taxes anyway, so nobody lost any money. Then they said that he committed structuring. Do you guys know what structuring is? I went and did it myself. You know what I did? I went and withdrew my own money from my own bank. And they put his wife in jail as well for up to 9 months. They terrorized his whole family. They came and a SWAT teamed him out of his house. And then they said he threatened somebody by praying. Okay, praying is like, do you guys ever pray to the Lord that the Lord would deal with somebody? I guarantee you I have. And let me ask you this. This guy spent 8 years in prison, and nobody said anything about it. And now they're threatening to keep him in prison for the rest of his natural life. And you guys aren't saying anything about it? Let me tell you this, my wife Erin, she called the David Knight show yesterday. She was on hold for over an hour. David Knight said, "We'll get to you, Erin, in overdrive." He promised her, "We'll get to your call, Erin." He even mentioned her by name, Erin, in overdrive. My wife was so excited. We had all the recorders going, and we said, we're finally going to get to mention Ken Hovind on InfoWars to David Knight. You know what he did? He went through the call just before her, and he said, "We've run out of time. Call back tomorrow." That was her 10th time to call your show. I'm starting to think you guys got our phone numbers on some sort of list, and every time Erin gets to the front of the list on InfoWars, you guys hang up, and put us at the back of the list. There's something ain't right here. Are you guys scared of the Puerto Rican mafia? You guys want to say the truth, but when it comes to like if it endangers your popularity, or now it's going to endanger your tax status, you might get audited. You ain't going to say anything about it. Why don't you stand up for an innocent brother in the Lord, Dr. Ken Hovind, who was knocking the ball out of the park every time he got into a debate with these evolutionists. Oh, that's right, Alex Jones believes the earth is billions of years old. Billions and billions of years old. Well, Alex, maybe you need to admit that you're wrong. Why don't you do a jailhouse interview with Dr. Ken Hovind, and he can enlighten you on some things about God creating the whole world. And you and Jesse Ventura need to listen up real close. You and Jesse Ventura ain't figured it out. You know what I heard Jesse Ventura say on some news program? That if you don't believe in evolution, you're an absolute idiot. Well, you know who the idiot is? It's Jesse Ventura.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
All right, I'm gonna start off the day with a joyous attitude, regardless of what InfoWars does. But I ain't gonna let them off the hook. And we're going to call them again today, and they better let our calls in eventually.